Hey guys, it's Nevaeh, and I just wanted to sprinkle my thoughts on you guys. Today, I just wanted to remind you guys that you will never regret showing up for yourself. I never regret showing up for myself. And when I don't show up for myself, I regret it. So, while I'm saying this, I want to give you guys a little bit of an update. Today makes 2 weeks that I've been doing this water challenge. If you go back to about 14 days ago, you're gonna see me talking about how I was gonna start a water challenge. The purpose of me starting the water challenge was so, whoever is watching the video and even myself, even though I drink water consistently and it's the main beverage I intake, I wanna show myself that I could accomplish small things. I could accomplish little things. I write down every single day or almost every single day all the things that I'm gonna accomplish for that day. So because I make TikTok, YouTubes, and I do the water challenge, those are 3 things that are in there. I have other things, of course, but those are 3 things that I put in my to-do list every single day. And once I get those things done, I cross them off. And even though something such as 1 water bottle is super easy, it is super simple, crossing it off gives you a level of satisfaction that you need to keep going. There's moments in time when I don't feel like doing something, but I do it anyway because I just cross it off. And if I cross off that I just drank water, I'm gonna see the next thing on the list and be like, dang, let me just do it so I can cross it off too. And ooh, my retainer. It's just like a motivating factor. So recently I started getting back into my content creation. I've been on YouTube for about a little over 2 years now. My first YouTube video was from a long time ago, way before 2 years, but actually got onto YouTube over 2 years ago. It might be 3 years soon. I might be hitting 3 years soon. But I would be inconsistent. Sometimes I'd post 1 video a week for a month or 2 months or 2 videos, post, but not post how I knew I needed to post every single day. And when it came to my TikTok, I was inconsistent. So I'd be gone for a few months here and there, and it was just whenever I felt like it. And I knew deep down it should not be whenever I feel like it. It should be when it needs to get done. Because ultimately what I love to do is create videos. And yeah, there's every single day I'm not going to be as motivated as I was the day before. But whenever you create a routine and you build habits and you do something as small as adding water to a to-do list, it will motivate you to keep going and keep going and keep going. And 2 weeks ago, like I said, I started the water challenge, but the day before that, I finally got back into YouTube. Every single day, I have been posting a YouTube video for the past 15 days. This might be my 16th day. I have been posting a YouTube video every single day. And I've been posting TikToks for at least a month straight and over a month now. I say this to say the little things count. The small things such as telling myself I'm gonna drink water every single day and building habit and building routine helps me to keep doing all the other things that I need to continue to do, because I'm like, okay, I crossed this off the list, I crossed that off the list, I crossed that, YouTube, TikTok, water, what else is there to do? And it motivates me to keep going and keep going. And sometimes I don't feel like showing up for myself. You don't always feel like showing up. 2 days ago, I talked about it in a video. I think I titled it Showing Up for Myself Even When I Don't Feel Like It. And I did that because sometimes you really don't feel like showing up for yourself. Sometimes you feel more tired than you normally feel. Sometimes you feel more down than you normally feel. Your body's not as energized. But whenever you don't do that thing that you know you were supposed to do, you regret it afterwards. You could give yourself grace for so long. You can keep telling yourself, it's okay, I was just tired. And then you tell yourself that the next day. And before you know it, you've been telling yourself, it's okay, I've just been tired for the past 2, 3, 4, 5 months. And where did time go? All of that time, you allowed your emotion and what you feel to override what you needed to get done. And, this may be hard for some people to hear. And if it is, it may not be for you. If it's hard for you here, it probably is for you because you probably need it the most, but you may not receive it because of the space that you're in. But if you are somebody who is receiving this, I hope that you just remember that you're always gonna have moods, you're always gonna have feelings, but what needs to get done doesn't change. What you should be doing doesn't change. If you know you love doing something and you're just not doing what you love to do because your feeling or your emotion is stopping you from doing it, you need to sit down, take time, sit with that, and think about how disappointed you would be if you allowed any more time to pass. Don't be mad. Don't be disappointed about the past anymore. Don't be disappointed about yesterday or the day before that or any time before this that you didn't show up for yourself. But just tell yourself from this point on, if I don't do what I need to get done, I am not going to be happy with myself. So let me do it anyways. And you know, there's going to be times when you fall short. And when you do fall short, don't sit in that. But just for now, just for today, for this moment on, tell yourself, if I do not get done what I need to get done, you know, I will not be as happy as I would be if I did get it done. And just remembering that, like, you know, sometimes you're not going to feel like doing something, but you will never regret showing up for yourself. If you cut somebody off, and if you truly believe that they weren't somebody who was worth being in your life, if you truly believe that they were bringing you down and you cut them off, you're not going to regret it, because you're going to know that it is helping you to become a better person. If you were an alcoholic and you quit drinking, you might miss it, but are you going to regret it? No, you're not going to regret it, because you're doing what is best for you. You are never going to regret doing what is best for you. You're never going to regret serving yourself in the way you deserve to be served. And will you regret showing up for other people? You might. If you didn't show up for yourself first, you might regret showing up for other people, but you will never regret showing up for you, because there is no human being who's going to show up for you, who is going to show up for you the way you can show up for you. There's no human being that can force you to brush your teeth, can force you to take a shower, can force you to eat, can force you to drink water, can force you to exercise, can force you to think positive, think happy thoughts, to continue going, to like move towards your dream. Nobody can force you to do anything that you don't want to do. You're the only person who can make yourself do something even when you don't feel like it. And so keep that in mind. Keep remembering that nobody is going to come to save you other than yourself. Of course, you know, there's God, and I don't know what everyone believes in, but I believe, you know, there's God that you could lean on, but you're not going to be able to just lean on another human being and, you know, expect another human being to come save you. You literally have to be in alignment with everything that you want. And regardless of whether or not you realize it, you are in alignment with where you're at. You're in alignment with where you're at. But you have to motivate yourself to get into alignment with who you truly want to be. And a part of that is doing what you don't feel like and showing up for yourself. You never regret showing up for yourself. So to update you guys again, I have been doing this challenge for 2 weeks. I'm so excited that I have gotten another day complete. And I can't wait to come back next Monday to tell you guys I have completed the challenge. I'll be so excited to tell you guys. But with that being said, I hope everybody has a great rest of your guys' day, a blessed day. I hope you guys feel in alignment with who you guys are, and you guys can recognize where you are, because without recognizing where you are and where you have been, you cannot get to where you are trying to go. And with that being said, holla at your girl, be real or be real.